committees before God, and noon is brought to trial. May old committees before God, as we wait for silent Bob. Oh, silent Bob, come here. Oh, silent, silent Bob. We wait your findings and report as we wait for silent Bob. Where are you, silent Bob? Bob Mueller. Bob Mueller. A weary world awaits for you. Bob. I'm feeling incredible sadness. It isn't just people are... I think people did kind of get their hopes up that something was going to happen after the midterm elections, and then something was going to happen after, start of the new year, and once the Democrats had taken over the House, and now there's just this incredible sadness as we're watching all these poor government workers who can't pay their rent and can't pay for medication, and they're suffering, and their children are suffering, and I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to the point where people start getting angry with him, because it's like, do something. The frustration level is just getting higher and higher and higher. And yeah, people feeling like he's just, it's like, is he going to hold on to this stuff forever? All right, let's try to be more positive here. We'll try. In the past, it was the talking back and forth, and is Mueller going to talk, is Trump going to talk to Mueller? Who's going to talk to Mueller, who's not? People lying to Congress, people being offered deals, stuff. Very descriptive stuff. Center of the reading. Trump, this feels like Trump saying, the government workers who are off work, they support me wholeheartedly, or they're just Democrats or whatever, but no, they're fine. They'll go do some Uber driving and do a little babysitting to make ends meet. They'll be fine. He's so clueless. They're also, seriously, all those guys, they are so wealthy and so clueless. Base of the reading. Yep, Mueller's been having to work through, this is dark smoke that people have thrown up. And he's had to make partnerships, and he's had to test those partnerships. In every reading I give, there's cat hair on my sleeve. Above the reading, it feels very much like the rich and the poor. Common people suffering, the rich living comfortably. It's sad, my gosh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going through a family emergency at the moment anyway. But this is different. This is bigger sadness than just one family. This is a whole. This is massive numbers of people. Near future, Trump's corruption, the weed of crime, bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay, the Shadow knows. But we don't have the Shadow, because Shadow is a fictional character. And Trump's weed of crime is flourishing. More and more comes out about him every day. Bad things, more corruption, more bad, and he just seems to get away with it. Cohen, that's Cohen talking about it. That's Cohen going before Congress and talking about it. Oh, grief. Home environment. Is he still getting records from overseas? It's testimony from overseas. It doesn't feel like records anymore. It feels like testimony. Hopes and fears. Mueller's hoping to make sure everything is very carefully lined up. What other people see? Trump. Again, this is like this card. This is Trump flourishing. As much as anyone with his diet can flourish. Final outcome. The sadness of the country. It's a sword of truth. This is us. This is the people suffering. Just watching all of these things that should take Trump down one after the other, and they just keep coming. The sword of truth is coming. That's an interesting card. Let me get some clarification up here. Why does that feel like Ivanka? Getting information from Ivanka, but it doesn't feel like she's going straight. But Mueller getting information from Ivanka, which will lead to justice. But she's not converted. She's not like Cohen, like, please let me tell you everything, tell you everything I had for lunch in second grade if it will help. This is her being forced, being faced with things. These accounts, this email, this. So she can't deny things. Her having to give up some things. And it leading to justice. It's huge. What I'm getting from that is that the whole thing, the cases are just massive. And boxing people in and getting other people to give things up. Let's bring this home to a final card. Or, not, okay. Alright, that's definitely working on the case. People turning on each other, building the case. I know this will come as a shock. Trump doing dumb things. People doing dumb things that affect Trump the Emperor. What is this? Meanwhile, actually what that feels like is meanwhile this is the family separation and the mess on the border and immigration fight. Why am I getting stuff about the immigration fight here in this reading about Mueller? What I'm getting from that is the corruption runs deep. Corruption runs deep, and stuff he has found. He has his own stuff to do specifically about Russia, but there's other stuff out there, and he's parceling that out to other prosecutors. That's all I got from this. The corruption runs deep. It's like, all right, we know it runs deep, but this is what we're afraid of. This is what it feels like. That you're just holding on to stuff to hold on to stuff. Change is coming. Investigators, movement, tower, ton of legal stuff, people turning on each other, some people lying, other people not lying, insult to injury. And we're going to hear about what this is saying. Eventually we're just going to hear so much about this. It's going to be very much beating a dead horse. That's what I get from this. So, all right. And then I'm getting the other cards I've got, like that's McConnell. Yeah, so it's just it's continuing on in the background, and it is coming, but it's very frustrating. Trust me, I feel your frustration. I am with you on that, so I guess we'll just have to wait. Again. But we'll get there, and we'll get through this together, okay? So just hang in there. Breathe. In. Out. All right. Hang in there. And thank you for watching.